Hello everybody, and welcome to Pokemon Odyssey. Well, we're here in the base camp of the 7th Stratum. We just met Grubfoot, or what is their name? The Stratum Leader Gutrune, Grubfoot, same thing. So we need to find a flower that I guess can turn us back into an abyssal, so we can change forms. We already read this text. I just want to see your name. She's talking about cutting off his arm so we can try and heal it back. But we did end up taking Wagner to the Pokemon Center, or Talrega, and got him a third move finally. And it was one he could have learned a long time ago, Body Slam. I couldn't get him Thunder Punch. I couldn't give him Fire Punch. It could give him Ice Punch, but in the move spread, I don't think that'd be good, especially for grass type. So we have Body Slam, which is also just a really powerful move, 85 base damage, and can paralyze. So that with Belly Drum will do huge damage. So let's continue on and explore the rest of the 7th Stratum. We're getting close to the end, the finale. No, not this way. I must retrieve the Amaranthos flower from the porcelain cave. Oh, the cave. Okay. Fine, so be it. We're in the porcelain cave. And we're just traveling with Olympia. I didn't know Robot could sigh. Olympia, is everything okay? You seem pretty down. There's a massive steel nearby. Objective, follow me. I guess we're going this way. We're not gonna follow them. We gotta find extra stuff. And we did find some loot. It might just be money. Yeah, it's been money a lot lately, which is fine because we're actually like out of money. We bought a bunch of tents, improved our Wailord's EVs for speed and damage, and we changed Clefable's EVs. Instead of special defense and special attack, we did special defense and attack. Why did I come up here? Is there a hidden item? Or will I find a hidden person here later? I don't know. Alright, let's follow where Olympia went, I suppose. Oh, it's kind of a big place, huh? A lot of branching paths, but they all lead to nothing. And we're... Actually, let's see what Pokemon are in here. Golem, Probopass, nothing, no Etrian variants here, so... TM, this looks like it might be a special one. I don't know, the way they have it all looking fancy here next to the Crystal Geodes, whatever you want to call them. What was it, 38? I already forgot. Oh no. We'll just say it was 38. Which would be Fire Blast. Did we already have Fire Blast? Machamp can learn Fire Blast? What the heck? I want to see that. We're not going to give it to him. We don't need Fire Blast. Okay, so I think we got Fire Blast, although it might have been a different TM. It's probably new. We probably have Flamethrower, and that's what I'm thinking we already had. Where do we go? I guess we have just this one path. Okay, the one way Olympia went. Go figure, right? Fine. Let's go. Big tablet. What is this place? You know what? We found an island that kind of seems similar to this that had the past Paradox Pokemon from Gen 9. Maybe there'll be future... No, because it would have said so in the thing. I want to Iron Hands, man. This is where my companions rest for eternity. I want to see them one last time before the final battle. Final battle, huh? I can introduce you to them if you'd like. If they're so important to you, then yes, I'd like to meet them. You're gonna dig them up or something? What if it is the future Paradox Pokemon? Because they're also robot. Oh, Olympia's from the future! Professor Ramnack was talking about time travel. This might be future Pokemon. This is Artemis, as sweet as she is deadly with a shot. She rode her loyal Stantler and never missed her mark. She was the one who taught me that Pokemon can be our friends too. Without her, I would have never met Mawile. Now line up your shot carefully. Or maybe they're not robots. Adjust your shooting angle 10 degrees upward. Query like this. That's perfect. Now shoot, Artemis, for an archer's name? How original. I'll give it 7 points out of 10. There's still room for improvement. Thanks, executed. Okay. We're gonna go see all the friends, huh? Let's proceed further. All the gravy. Apollo, Artemis's brother, he cared more about his appearance than training, but when it came to fight, he never hesitated. Every now and then, he can still hear him boast about his beauty. La-di-da, la-la-la. Query started, what are you doing? Oh, is that you, Olympia? Behold, I'm making myself look magnificent. Beauty and self-maintenance, irrelevant. Primary objective, eliminate the abyssals. Oh dear, Olympia, how pitiful. You seriously need to find yourself a hobby. Otherwise, what will you do once the war is over? What purpose will our existence serve? Don't you have something you'd like to do? Negative. Don't care. Something I'd like to do. Something I'd like to do, huh? Maybe I should have listened to you. Make a Pokemon ranch, I don't know. Make a spin-off game. Hestia, carefree, yet always aware of the warmth she brings to others. She was like a big sister to me. She taught me the true meaning of friendship and family. Olympia? Olympia! There you are! I've got something I need to show you. What is the situation, Hestia? Are the abyssals initiating an attack? No, nothing like that, you silly. Just look at what I found outside the city. A whooper. A whooper? Tee, that's right. It was all alone and terrified, so I decided to bring it here. But you can't tell anyone, okay? Can I trust you, my dear friend? Negative. Trust. Irrelevant. What is the meaning of the word friend? A friend is someone you can count on. Someone who respects you, who stands by you. Someone who shares your laughter and offers comfort when you're feeling down. Or, I've been watching Stranger Things lately. Friends never lie to each other. Are we classified as friends? Of course, Olympia. Why else would I share this secret with you? Understood. Thank you for providing clarification on the meaning of this word. You're welcome. Are those your friends? Nothing will bring her back. Oh, we got more. Is Iron Hands one of your friends? I guess we'll use a repel. Hermes, he had a deep love for reading books from the surface. More than anything, he longed to visit the places brought to life in the stories he cherished. I will never fall savage again. The sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool. So saying, the young man hurled the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Hermes, what text are you processing? Oh, this? It's the tale of a swordsman who regrets his actions after encountering a Pokemon. It's truly captivating. You should check it out. What is the functional objective of consuming textual data? There's no specific reason. I do it purely for my own enjoyment. However, sometimes escaping reality is the only way to silence the thoughts that hurt you. It's wise never to underestimate the pain we carry. Enjoyment? Pain? Please, define the parameters of these words. How about I explain it to you through a story? Come on, let's dive into this book together. Now I understand their meaning, Hermes. Lots of friends, so maybe there was a... Maybe Olympia and Ethan come from the other realms where we caught the 3 legendary Pokemon, or 2, technically. We killed Entei on accident. But maybe they came from that timeline. Because there's some weird stuff going on here. Here lies Demeter. She loved nurturing plants. Aren't these all gods' names? Even though she couldn't eat their fruits, and yet she was a mother figure to all of us. You must be more careful in battle, Olympia. I couldn't bear if anything ever happened to you. Demeter, why do you allocate concern for me? Isn't it obvious? I don't want to lose you, my dear. It would feel as if my own daughter were taken away from me. Daughter? Logical inconsistency detected. No biological relation established. Love is more than just blood ties, Olympia. I'm sure that one day you'll understand. Love. What is love? Mother. All the gods? Was this next one going to be Poseidon? Hephaestus. That's another one. Blacksmith. Or is that's a Titan, isn't it? Hephaestus, blacksmith of the sacred tree. He took care of our maintenance, always making sure everything was in perfect working order. I believe it was his way of showing us how much he cared. I just watched the whole history of God of War. It was like a 2-hour video, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And that should do it. Everything's in order, Olympia. You're good to go. Scanning. No detectable upgrades in my assigned weaponry. Query, how do you possess any equipment optimized for combat against the abyssals? Oh ho! What you already have is more than sufficient. I'd rather focus on enhancing your defensive capabilities. This conflict will persist until the abyssals are eliminated. Request, provide equipment to optimize efficiency in their eradication. Absolutely not. I've had enough of the bloodshed caused by my own creations. Query, if not through combat, what is your intended method for terminating the conflict? Through diplomacy. War can be fought with words just as much as with weapons. Who knows? Maybe one day an abyssal will see the futility of conflict and choose to stand by our side. If only reality were that kind. You were right. An abyssal has finally chosen to side with us. If only you were here to see it for yourself. So maybe another... Are these titans or gods? I don't know. This is Dionysus. Among us all, he was the fiercest opponent of war. He was convinced that dances, songs, and feasts could mend any conflict. He was quite the character. Dance, sing, and drink your fill. This grand feast is yours, young Yggdrasil. Revel in it while it lasts. Oh-ho! Oh-ho, oh-ho, oh-ho! Query, what is the purpose of this celebration? Oh, young Olympia, does there need to be a reason? Come now, let loose and dance with the others. Statement, celebration is illogical. The war remains unresolved. Then rejoice, you're still here, still standing. If that's not worth celebrating, what is? Query, should I execute a celebration protocol for my own existence? But of course, life is a fleeting gift. Cherish it, indulge in it, and make it your own, for you won't get another. But I am a robot, I can be rebuilt. The gift of life, you say. But can I truly claim to be alive? Oh my god, how many are there? I don't care about all your dead friends, sorry. Here lies Aphrodite, the most beautiful of all Yggdroids. She moved with grace and spoke with a voice as soothing as a lullaby. You couldn't help but notice her every time she passed by. Oh dear, Olympia, you're as clumsy as ever. You really must take better care of yourself, sweetheart. Designation sweetheart is inaccurate. This unit possesses no heart. Additionally, self-maintenance lacks a defined purpose. Oh, Olympia, self-love is so important. If you don't treasure yourself, how can you ever share your heart with others? Query, what is the purpose of sharing my heart with others? Oh dear, that's just what living beings do. Embracing yourself and sharing your heart with others keeps loneliness far, far away. Assessing query, is solitude an undesirable state? Oh, Olympia, it truly is. But listen, even if one day you find yourself all alone, as long as you don't lose yourself in the music the moment you own it, you'll always find the strength to keep going. Never forget that, my dear Olympia. Better never let it go. Sharing my heart, you say. You know, you were right. Okay, I'm done. Olympia, I'm done! There's Poseidon, the Yggdroid. I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. Chestoberry, Doria. Do I do a little skippy? Are you currently undergoing a training routine? Yeah, you've been watching me this whole time, haven't you? Anyway, something on your mind? Affirmative. Inquiry. Have you developed additional attack protocols against the abyssals? Well, not exactly. I've been focusing on maximizing my speed, just in case I need to rush in and help one of you when time comes. Query. What is the purpose of this action? Isn't it obvious? Olympia, let me ask you something important. If you had to choose between saving someone you cherish or striking down your greatest enemy, which path would you take? Destroy all. Error. Unable to determine a definitive answer. Yeah. The choice is upon you. Act without hesitation. If only I'd made a choice back then, maybe you would all still be here. Dude, I thought 3 was more than enough, but we're at like number 10, buddy. Ares, the god of war. Relentless, unstoppable, a force of sheer destruction on the battlefield, he showed no mercy, not even to himself. 45, 46, 47. Query, specify the activity you are currently performing, Ares. I am keeping track of the fallen. 48, 49, 50. Purpose of this action unknown, requesting clarification. I count the lives I've taken in each battle, hoping the numbers will somehow justify the purpose of our mission. I no longer feel any remorse. I've become nothing but an empty shell, a mere instrument only capable of following orders. I have no choice but to continue with this massacre. I am unable to process reasoning behind this emotional state. War is a simple thing, Olympia. What comes after, that is hard. Perhaps one day you'll understand. Dude, please, get me out of here. I'm stuck in the longest cutscene of eternity. And here's Zeus. Zeus, why are you here? I thought your duty was to protect King Ramon. King Ramon doth prepare the ritual of succession with King Darius at the end of the 7th stratum. I've come hither to pay my respects to mine fallen comrades. Dost thou not think it's thy duty to do the same, Athena? Athena? Do not dare utter that name. And why wouldst thou not? After all, 'tis the name thou were given at thy creation. Athena, the 13th Yggdrasil, the embodiment of triumph. I despise that name more than anything in this world. Don't ever call me that again. Ah, yes, I had forgotten that it was Prince Ethan who bestowed that name upon thee. Well, well, little prince. Looks like the king wants you to have your very own bodyguard. Lucky you. Now come on, I've got someone special for you to meet. Greetings, Prince Ethan. Designation Athena, assigned role Royal Guard. The pleasure's mine. You know, that name sounds too serious for you. You should have a friendly name instead. Let's see. How about Olympia? Olympia. Name accepted. Appreciation executed. Ethan. When wilt thou cease this futile game of illusion, pretending to be human? Thou art our ultimate weapon. Act as such. Enough! Nyx. Olympia is not a weapon. She's my friend. I won't let you talk to her like that, you arrogant blowhard. Mind thy tongue, abyssal princess. 'Twould take but a fleeting moment to cast thee into oblivion. Then do it. What are you waiting for? Thou impudent wretch. Enough, Zeus. You are well aware that the king has commanded you to protect her, or do you dare defy his orders, huh? What would Hera think of your behavior, Zeus? What would Hera think of me, thou asketh? Very well, that's enough. 'Tis time I take my leave, for I must return unto the king. Yet know this, Athena, this discourse is far from finished. And as for thee, abyssal princess, I would counsel thee to temper thine arrogance. Uh-huh. Farewell. Let's just put him in the ground, too. Olympia, are you alright? I am now, Nyx. Thank you for standing up for me. Oh, come on. Like I was just gonna stand there and let him talk to you like that? Listen, Olympia, you're not some soulless weapon, okay? No one gets to define you. Only you do. How ironic. Those are the very same words Hera once spoke to me. Hera? Hera. She was Zeus's right hand, his second in command, and the one he cherished above all. She's the one who saved my life. Olympia? Yeah, report the situation now. Target eliminated. Good. How many of us are left? Olympia, this is an order. Tell me, how many of us are still standing? Remaining only 2. Insufficient energy reserves detected. Survival probability approaching 0. As commanding unit, you will receive my remaining power allocation. Thank you, Olympia. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Error. Energy transfer rejected by receiving unit. Zeus will likely despise me for what I'm about to do. But I'm certain of one thing. Your survival takes precedence above all else. Thus, I shall be the one to share my energy. You carry within you a potential far beyond what any of us possess. Something extraordinary. And, Olympia, let go of this guilt. The ambush was not your fault. Anyone with a heart would have hesitated to strike down an abyssal child. Even I would have. He was not our enemy, merely an innocent caught in a cruel game beyond his control. Now, listen to me carefully. You are not some soulless weapon. No one gets to define you. Only you do. So, enjoy the rest of your life, and protect Prince Ethan at all costs. I'm sorry, Olympia. The past cannot be changed. Sooner or later, I must learn to accept it. Nyx, let's make sure no one else has to suffer because of this war ever again. You bet. Huh, Olympia? That flower on Hera's grave. An amaranthos flower? That's what we came here for, fortunately. Do you think this is Zeus's doing? It's highly likely. Come on, let's head back to Gut Rune. She's probably wondering why we're taking so long. Yeah, because there's such a stinking long cutscene of all your fallen robot comrades. Oh, and before we go, thank you for being there for me. Don't mention it, I'll always be here for you. Even when you're just going on talking about things for 20 minutes. Obtained the Amaranthos. Alright, let's get out of here. Jeez Louise. That was a lot to take in, I apologize. Also, that's what she said? I suppose. Alright, let's make our way back, see if we can turn into an abyssal once again. As we are the abyssal princess, right? Back in the porcelain cave. Oh boy. So no future paradox Pokemon like I was hoping for. You know, it was a bunch of robots, but not those kinds, I guess. Alright, let's go talk to Gut Rune. Blobfoot. Yo? Oh, so you found an Amaranthos flower. Alright, time to get to work. Is it time? There we go, that should do the trick. Now we just have to wait for the mixture to be ready, and I know just the perfect way to pass the time. Oh boy, sleep? And that'd be? A battle, of course. Meet me behind the lab. I want to see just how strong you really are. Alright, Olympia, you could keep an eye on Ethan while he studies. I'd rather not have him getting distracted. I'm on it. Much appreciated. Nix, I'll be waiting for you. Alright, we're probably healed, but we're gonna heal again just in case. Oh, jeez. Well, we finally get a battle, and it's gonna be a big one with our newly obtained body slam on Mr. Wagner. And we're gonna see what type of Pokemon trainer she is. We'll attack her from behind. There you are, ready to get started? Yeah, I suppose. More ready now than I'll ever be. Go all out and don't hold back. Let's just see how far an Abyssal Princess can truly go. Let the battle begin. Battle in time. Against the Stratum leader. But we're not even at the end of the Stratum. Which means someone's gonna get corrupted and we have to fight him at the end of the Stratum. Or maybe we'll fight Zeus. He seems like a pain in the butt. She better not be poison type. That'll be super bad for us. Also level 70s. This is already a bad matchup for us, especially if they use poison attacks. So hopefully that's not the case. Shogun Decoy? Attack Rose, Defense Rose. He became the center. Oh, he has like his own follow me. But we didn't even attack, so that's fine. Interesting. Maybe I should get Glade on my team, huh? And he's gunking. We're both weak to poison. That's the issue with this combo. Hopefully we can... Yeah, he resists Drain Punch. That's such a problem. They resist water too, so we got a Body Slam. This is gonna be a tough battle. Clefable's gonna go down this turn for sure. But we need to get rid of the Gunk Shutter. That's one down, but we're still in trouble. Pochiboy 68. Absol. Dark. Another. Oh no. All the poison types is so bad for me. Well, we definitely got to take out the poison type. We might be leaving Gallade on the field, but if he uses the Follow Me ability that he has, the Shogun Decoy, we might be in trouble. We're going to send out Ointment to try and get some AoE attack. But man, we're way under-leveled, huh? And the poison, the problem with the poison types is that we can't... Well, maybe we can Drain Punch. Oh, we can actually. Okay, this is perfect. Because it's a Dark type as well. And then we'll just Freeze Ripple. We'll get our health back. We might be fine. He also didn't use the Shogun Decoy, which is really good for us. Get all our health back. And we gain a level, which is amazing. That's how this goes. We're doing okay. We're one Pokemon up on them. Gardevoir. Glade also used Drain Punch. Uh-oh. Man, that did a decent amount of damage, but we're okay. Now we're going to freeze their ripples. Bam. It's okay damage. We should probably drain. We can't drain the Gardevoir. Probably Psychic type still. So I think we need a Body Slam. But if we... No, we got to Drain Punch Gallade because we need to get our health back. And then just try and Hydro Pump. No, resisted. This is so annoying. Uh-oh. What does this do? Scary? Is that an attack? Wow. Why is she so fast? I mean, that did nothing, so I guess nothing to really be worried about. Alright, we got some HP back. Chupa Chew getting some XP. And we get Blissey. Oh my gosh. Freeze her ripples. Pussy's got a hammer. Must be super tanky. But maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be a damager though, but it does have a hammer. But Drain Punch is super effective. We could try and Hydro Pump Wagner. Let's do it. Just in case. I think he'll be at full health anyways. I was thinking Gardevoir might go first. It's just his damage, I feel like it's just not that great. Radiant Star. Okay, so she attacks him anyways. So I attacked Wagner because he's Water Absorb, so that would have healed him if he had damage on him. Let's Body Slam. I don't think Swallows can be able to do much. He's more of a tanky guy, right? So we take out Gardevoir. Yeah, Drain Punch was so amazing to get for Wagner. He would have been gone a long time ago. Look at all that HP. Frost Curse? Yeah, that's like all he does. Frost Curse. We're fine. We're just frostbitten. We're not actually frozen, so... I guess that's just not a thing anymore. So, let's Body Slam. Body Slam already coming in handy for most of this battle. Get out of here, Swalot. Not too bad of a battle. Let's go. We only lost one Pokemon, I think. So that was actually a really good battle. Such power. You're even stronger than Amy. Well, that's good, I guess. I knew you were strong, but this is beyond what I expected. Belly drum strats? That's crazy. And you're no slouch either. You gave me quite the challenge. That was quite the battle. But now let me take care of your Pokemon. Well, thank you. Even though there's a heal right inside. But I appreciate it. Alright. I believe the concoction should be ready by now. I'll be waiting for you in the lab. Yeah, I could have just healed right back in here. I guess it's the thought that counts, huh? Alright, just one last check and... done. You did a bang-up job, matey. Oh, but of course. And this time I'll be the one handling the vial. Aye. Alright, time to transform. Well then, Nix, cheers. The color isn't exactly reassuring. Let's hope the taste makes up for it. Don't worry, it's strawberry flavored. Oh, that's definitely a good thing. Cheers, I guess. Strawberries exist in the Pokemon universe? So? Blech. Nix, what's wrong? You lied to me. You said it's strawberry flavored. Oops, I might have bent the truth just a little. Ahem. Anyway, Nix, how are you feeling? I guess I'm fine. I don't really feel any different. Oh, fantastic. That means the potion worked. Otherwise, you'd be writhing in agony right about now. Excuse me? Yeah, they said it's poisonous for non-abyssals. Oh, come on. It worked in the end, didn't it? That's all that matters. That said, Brody, rally the other captains. The preparations are done. It's time to go to the Porcelain Temple. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll split into two groups, one made up of the 5 of us, the other led by the remaining captains along with Remnak and Annette. Come on now, there's not a moment to waste. Oh boy, we're all gathering together. 8th Stratum. How much longer is this going to take? Hurry up. I'm nearly there, my lord. Breaking into the girl's mind is proving more difficult than anticipated. There. No, not yet. Well, well, if it isn't Amy. Vissel, how could you? How could I? What, exactly? You've done nothing wrong, dearest Amy. Nothing at all. I merely spread rumors about a labyrinth brimming with treasures. Convinced a wealthy explorer to mount an expedition to find it. Got him to establish a guild. Pretended to be an orphan to fall under his wing, only to be adopted. Climbed the ranks and ultimately secured the highest position. All of this was part of my plan to find a safe passage leading to the very depths of the labyrinth. You know, it took me 50 long years to put this plan into motion. But in the end, every moment was worth it. You... what? You've been excellent puppets, I must admit. Not to mention, I simply let Frey handle the dirty work so no one would suspect me. And now, there's only one thing left on the list. My dear brother will likely hate me for what I'm about to do. But such is the way of things must go. It's a pity to utterly crush the spirit of his own daughter. Your brother, what are you... Oh god, that symbol on your forehead. It can't be. Farewell, my dear niece. Uncle Visu. So is she actually dead now? I don't know. My lord, how do you feel? Never been better. Finally, that puppet is gone for good. Glad to hear it. So, what's our next move? I know exactly where the Yggdrasil scum is hiding. How about we pay them a little visit? With pleasure, my lord. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Let's cut scenes. Let's go destroy some abyssal freaks. How about it? I'm ready. We got 3 pathways, I guess. Let's go right first. Just kidding. We can't do that. Let's go left first. Yeah, we can do that. Well, let's just make sure if we can go down or not. No. Okay, so we can only go left. That's good to know. So I won't be wondering later, right? Bop, 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 bop. Oh boy. I feel like I should go up first, because there's probably a dead end up here. I could be completely wrong, though. Yeah. We got a TM. Number 50. They go so high. 50 TMs. It is Overheat. Another big fire move that no one can learn. 140 base damage, by the way. Jeez Louise. Alright, now we go down. Ah! How was I supposed to know? Can we try this again? I'm trying to memorize here. Oh, I see. Okay, there's nothing really in the way here. Let me look at that again. Up and around, just keep our distance and we're fine. Okay, obviously can't go up because we tried. So just go back to the center, right? Nothing, we're free to go. For now. What about up here? No shortcuts, huh? But then what's the point? I don't know. We'll just keep moving along. A bunch more shortcuts that we have to get. We got this one here. Probably just where we entered, I guess. Oh, we don't have any repels on. Metagross! Oh my gosh. Steel Psychic. I mean, I do like Metagross. Oh, let's catch him. We're gonna drain him good. Not an Etrian, but still really cool Pokemon. My favorite gen, and just a really good Pokemon. He's punching us with bullets. We resist though, and we're gonna punch back. I'm gonna try and use Body Slam. It might paralyze him, and it shouldn't KO him. Bam. We'll do one more. Iron Defense, that's good. Because then we might be able to do get another chance to paralyze, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, he's at 1 HP. Well, we don't have Hypnosis anymore, so let's just throw an Ultra. See what happens. Will we ever get one on the first try? 1. No. 2. 3. There we go. That almost took all 20 Ultra Balls. I think that might have been like Ultra Ball number 19. Jeez Louise. Well, Metagross, or Beldum, was our first, was our starter Pokemon in Pokemon Unbound. And his very super clever nickname was Gross Capitals. Gross G. Gross guy. Let's go. Cool. And then we need to heal our Poliwrath. Almost got taken out, but not quite. But we're going to have to go all the way down to the bottom. Get our Medica 5 on him. I don't want to run back and heal, so... Let's see, Medica 5. It's a full heal. He's barely survived there. There we go. Laggy's good as new. Alright, we've got an extra Metagross now if we want to throw him on our team later. What are we looking for now? There's no trainers or anything. More PP. The more PP, the better. We're all the way behind the entrance now. This is probably where that other shortcut is, huh? Oh, the Etrian Firo. He looks pretty dang cool, honestly. Let me get a repel going. Alright, we used a repel. Guess we can just double check the enemies here. Or the wild Pokemon. Ninetales, Firo, Retrocate, Gliscor, Scizor. Yeah, a bunch of cool Pokemon, really. Yeah, so here's the other shortcut. We're using it. I'm guessing we're near the end. This has got to be the end. Here's all the peoples. Rocky, I know how you're feeling, but we need to wait for the ritual to be completed. Mache, stamo scherza. Whatever. What exactly do you think? I don't even know what he said. Throw yourself headfirst to a nest of these monsters all on your own? We will get her back, I swear, no matter what it takes. I guess we'll see what they're saying. Alright, girls, got it? If some shitty punk shows up, we give him a proper beating. You betcha, sugar. Those villains don't stand a chance against our strength. Yay, woohoo. Who's talking to you, huh? I said girls, not an annoying nerd. Jerk. You know, Mr. Remnak, your paper on the Linhei region's ecosystem was incredibly helpful for my research. Thanks to your work, I managed to develop crops that can thrive even in the harshest climates. I'm glad to hear that, but please don't call me Mister. Why not? I just want to show respect to someone older than me. That's exactly the point. Wait a minute, aren't you in the prime of your 30s? Yes, I am. Thanks for reminding me that, Lixon. You're welcome? Maybe one day you'll understand. I thought that guy was old too. Oh, this looks just like the 6th stratum. Or the 5th stratum? Malariarius Darius. Ramon, don't you think Ethan deserves some answers? How much longer are you planning to keep him in the dark? For as long as I deem necessary. Knowing the truth won't do anything to help our cause. The truth about what, father? This is something that doesn't concern you, son. It's better if you stay out of it. Stop dodging me already. I'm done with your lies. Who is Kit, really? And what did you do to her? Don't speak that name. You don't know what you're getting into. Yar, something tells me we ain't exactly where we're supposed to be. Oh, don't tell me. You had no problem giving me this medallion and assigning me this ridiculous mission, but now you're refusing to talk about Kit? Fine, you know what? Either you tell me everything you know, or I'll let this medallion fall into the abyss. Now choose. Zeus. Aha, stay out of this, Zeus. You, impudent. Thank you, Olympia. Father, you have 5 seconds to give me an answer. 5, 4. Ethan, don't. Step away from the edge now. 3, 2. Ethan, obey your king. This is an order. 1. Enough. So be it. You shall have the truth. Darius, commence the ritual. As you wish. Nyx, come here. Yes, father. What are we doing? I don't even know what's going on. Are we gonna go into the... Are we gonna time travel or something? Take your place before me. Is this spot alright? That's perfect. You've taken the potion, right? Not a drop left. She drink it all, no worries. You have my thanks, Gutrune. And one more thing. Thank you for waiting for the right moment to step in. I couldn't let the matter between Ethan and his father remain unsettled. Oh, don't worry about it. It was the least I could do. And seriously, thanks a ton for the intel and mana. That stuff is pure gold for my research. Hold on a tick. You meant to tell me this was all planned? You actually wanted the little lad to hear every word? Shut your mouth, you overgrown ape. Keep it down or they'll hear you. Me bad. Tisk. Well, let's get the ritual started. You two, don't go near Nyx for any reason, understood? Oh yeah, we're turning into an abyssal, that's right. Don't worry, I've got it covered. I'll keep Brody's dumb impulses in check. I see. Nyx, place the abyssal shard in front of you. We're abyssaling. Now, stay right where you are and follow my instructions carefully. The potion has awakened your abyssal blood. All that's left is for you to remember how to shapeshift. Picture your body as a conduit of pure energy. Hold the image of your other self firmly in your mind and shape your life force to mirror it. Easier said than done. Suddenly, a familiar feeling floods Nyx's mind, like a memory clawing its way back to the surface. This is it, I've got it! Abyss. Impressive, Nyx. Even after all these years, your body still remembers how it's done. Now leave the rest to me. Yes, Father. I would not be trusted any of these people. Father, who exactly is Kit? And what does being a Nephilim even mean? I deserve to know. I need to know. I once told you I had a brother, do you remember? Of course I remember. You said he died in the Great War way before I was even born. But what does this have to do with... I lied. My brother didn't die in the war. I was the one who killed him. You... what? Why? My brother made a grave mistake, one that endangered us all. I thought he had died in the war, but he came back to the city years later, together with an abyssal woman. An abyssal woman? And you did nothing but... It wasn't just a mistake. His presence, her presence, meant the end of everything. He wanted the city to accept them, to welcome her. But an abyssal is a threat, always. So, you exiled him? You forced him out of his own home, his family? It was the only thing I could do. I had to choose between keeping our city safe and losing everything. And you just let him go? You didn't even try to help him? I did what had to be done. As much as I loved him, it was for the protection of the city. I had no choice. I thought that would be the end of it, but years later I discovered something that changed everything. My brother and that abyssal woman, they had a child together, a Nephilim. This would make Kit my cousin? What happened after that? I had to lock them away, for good. I had them imprisoned in a crypt on an island far from there. But before we could finish securing them, Kit escaped. We searched high and low, but she vanished into the shadows and we never saw her again. That explains why Kit hates you. But why? Why is a Nephilim such a threat to both sides? A Nephilim is born of both worlds, yet their spirit belongs to neither. That alone is unsettling to many, but the real danger lies in what they can do. Someone like her possesses an inner force unlike any we've seen. Her spiritual energy isn't divided, it's amplified. That's why she can interact with both ancient relics, Yggdrasil's medallion, and the abyssal shard. No one else can do that. And it's the reason Kit was hunted, and why she had to disappear. But that's horrible. She wasn't a threat, Father. She could have been the proof we needed. The proof that our people in the abyssals didn't have to keep living in fear and hatred. Ethan. No, don't try to justify it. You destroyed the one person who could have ended the war. I did what I thought was right to preserve peace. Do you ever wonder if there could have been another way? One that didn't involve pain, exile, or death? I do, but I still don't know the answer. It's easy to say what should have been done when you're looking back, when you're not the one making the choice in the moment. But if things had been different, if people had just tried to understand... Maybe. But fear is a way of drowning reason. Unfortunately, Kit was born before I ever forged an alliance with the Yggdrasil. Had it happened later, after trust had begun to form between our peoples, things might have turned out very differently. The abyssal shard is resonating with my will. At last, everything is falling into place. Father, I meant to ask you this earlier, but how does the abyssal shard actually work? The abyssal shard is a wish-granting relic. As long as it's fueled by enough life energy, it can grant any desire your heart dares to voice. Well, that's some ex machina right there, huh? And what exactly do you plan on using it for? Well, I figured it was the perfect time to give you a gift. Oh boy. Abyssal shard, heed my wish and channel my energy. Transfer the abyssal eye to Princess Nyx and bestow upon her the power it holds. It's like the Dragon Balls, except there's only one. Nyx, how do you feel? What just happened? Nyx, is that you? What is this feeling? I feel so powerful I could climb a mountain with my bare hands. It's the power granted by the abyssal eye. It's yours now. Make sure you use it wisely. I swear it, Father. Okay, I mean, sure. There were some... we just beat people up now. Apologies for the wait. The ritual took longer than expected, but we're finally ready to move forward. Our next goal is the end of the 8th stratum. It's going to be a tough journey, but I have the full confidence in our abilities. Brody, go tell the others we're ready to move out. Make sure they're all prepared. Aye aye, Captain. Darius, I've done my part. From here on out, it's all in your hands. You can count on us, so stay behind to protect Etria. I'm confident we'll succeed in this mission. Yeah, my thanks. Ethan, Don't you dare speak to me. Very well. I shall take my leave. Best of luck. Very well, it's time to get moving. Wait, I'm receiving a message from Silva. What? No, that's impossible. Olympia, what happened? The Abyssals, they're attacking Etria. How? How did they find out where we were hiding? Change of plans. Defending Etria takes priority. I'm coming with you. There could be casualties, and a doctor will definitely come in handy. Let's hurry up before it's too late. 7th stratum cleared. Current level cap 75. It's not possible to catch FOEs from the 7th stratum. But now I guess we gotta go back to Etria. Jeez Louise, what a story dump today. Holy moly. But I guess in the next one we will look through this door, which presumably takes us to the 8th stratum. But we'll return to Etria and, you know, try and save the Etrians, I suppose. So, I'll see you guys then.